Fiat, fiat, fiat. In Latin, it stands for let it be done. And if I were to go around and ask 1,000 people, 100 people, it doesn't matter as long as they're random, what would fiat money be and what does it stand for? What percentage of the people are going to give me the correct answer? And I'd have to say not many. And it wouldn't surprise me if some people that did know what fiat money was would still not understand the corruption that is going on within our currency markets. This is a piece of paper. It has a 1 followed by 14 zeros on it. It's $100 trillion. So officially, I'm a multi-trillionaire in Zimbabwean dollars. But all it is a piece of paper. And when we look at fiat money, we can look back at history, whether it's recent history in Zimbabwe, whether it's the Weimar Republic almost a century ago that resulted in creating all of this money out of thin air, and a currency crisis would then follow. Now, what would the chances be that we have a currency crisis here in, well, America, Canada, Australia, Europe, Brazil, you name it? And it seems extremely, extremely probable. There are now people who are waking up to what this fiat monetary system is all about. You hear people say, well, why is gold going up? And some people are aware, some people are not aware in the situation. And the reason why a lot of people are not aware is because they are trusting what they see on their mainstream news. They're not going to go out and say, well, we create money this way. Basically, we exchange treasury notes for dollars, do a bunch of fancy computer stuff, some financial instruments, make some fancy names like credit default swaps and quantitative easing, and we get the work done. After all, when most people hear the word quantitative easing, they'll think, oh, great, the government's fixing our problems. And really, they be making them much worse. At least that's how I perceive it to be as. Silver is $22 an ounce. And if you think that's expensive or overpriced, we have a long, long ways to go. It seems as if the next bailout is coming. So what I decided to do was take a look at my economics textbook that originally cost $51.45 almost 2 decades ago. Sorry about that sound. I hit the mic by mistake. So what I'm going to do is, I already looked at the table of contents for fiat dollars or fiat money. It's page 201. They don't write much about it, but what they do say is, our paper money circulates because of people's faith in it. There is no gold backing up our paper money. The term is used to describe our paper currency is fiat money. It is money because it has been declared to be money and it is accepted as such. Our money circulates because of people's faith in it. Is it because they have faith in it or because they've been brainwashed to have faith in it? Just a random question, I guess. I would say that they were brainwashed to it, because it's not like I was told in my economics class back in 1995 that, well, this is how our money is created. We're going to explain it all well to you, and then it is your decision to decide if you want to put faith into it. Because wouldn't that be a religion, having faith in something like that? To me, it seems as if our paper notes are nothing more than a religious belief. A belief that this will be able to get you the goods and services that you need or want at any time for this. And because it's always been accepted, people are not losing faith. Now, throughout the years, you notice inflation coming through. And I want to talk long-term inflation. I don't want to talk about over a 2 or 3 year period, but over a 10, 20, 30, 40-year period. These things lose value. For when you look at any cost of anything, like after all, this book it was $52. If you go to a college today and get a regular textbook, say economic one, this was about almost 500 pages. It most likely would be 67, 68, maybe even 100 now, and usually twice the cost as they would be in a bookstore. So, question is, if you don't have faith in it, what do you do? Because as far as gold and silver is concerned, it's not that easy to take these coins and get something you need. For there is 4 billion coins here, 4 silver coins valued at 88 American dollars. And if I were to head on down to my local Walmart or over to Sears and say, I want to buy these whatever products, say they come to 88, here's your money. It ain't going to happen. They're not going to accept it. They are enslaved. And I say slave because of the word forced. They are forced to accept paper or digital dollars, which is a big reason why it hasn't collapsed yet. But people are waking up. More and more people are waking up. So it's just a matter of when. It really isn't a matter of if. That currency goes down to nothing. Because if you ask what silver's worth based on intrinsic value, it's worth div 0. You can't divide it by 0. It's like trying to take 1,000 and divide it by 0, pretty much. You can't put a value of silver on something that has no value in itself. That's how I perceive it to be as. So for the meantime, if you have silver, you need to trade it for something, you have to find a buyer. Go on eBay, call up a few people, go to a local coin shop, and then sell your money back, and then buy what you need to buy with it. And things are going to get really, really wild over the next couple of years. It's beginning to do so right now. And when the masses wake up, or more and more people wake up, every action has a reaction. So therefore, what's the reaction from many people, the majority of them having very little money, and I say little as anything under 7 digits of net value worth, they're finding out what their currency is backed by and what the probability odds are in the future. What's the reaction going to be? Because it has to go down. If you look at natural law, I guess you got 3 choices. Either we accept the enslavement that we have, we be the little pigs in the trough that we are, or whatever, however you want to put it. I'm trying to just come up with a nice little metaphor, if you will. So just accept the slavery as we should, sarcastically speaking. Number 2, you actually try to fight the New World Order. That's not going to work out. Or number 3, you try to work with the New World Order for positive change, and right now that's not going to work out. So what's your choice, I guess? Thank you all for watching this video. Take care. Bye-bye.